This looks like shit. Check this out. Have you heard of this game? It looks like shit. Don't ever call this Dino Crisis. It wishes it was. I think they even marketed. They themselves are like, we're gonna be like Dino Crisis. No, you're not.
Okay, tell me where I need to go. Did you know about this?
Why would you gift me something so horrible?
I've got this.
You may as well give me AIDS. I'm back! God, it's hot in here. Oh, jeez. Okay, so Lil Gator game is a perfect example of a solid, good game that's just not for me. I am not the target audience. So I do not take delight in not liking it. I wish I did. Shut the fuck up! My chat is up there. I see it right now. You backseated me? You backseated me on Christmas Eve, dude? Dude, it's Christmas Eve. You can't backseat me on Christmas Eve? Alright. Ugh. Oh. Huh? Hey, no! So let's switch games. That's the Phantom. Thank you again, Phantom watching. What's that sound? Oh, that's the game. I gotta do this. Refresh. Oh, the music. I'm too devoid of joy to appreciate it. No, oops. Oopsie, whoopsie. I will not read any of the dialogue. That just makes me angrier. What? Why y'all want me to check the chat? I bet you're not even manually typing it. You're just copying and pasting. Hi, Sleepy. I have returned. I'm gonna carve up... This is the gator that I'm going to eat. But no, I gotta go find a Cajun place. Hmm? Oh, right. I had to unplug my controller earlier. Hi, Sleepy. See, you could tell I played this already, but we gotta play from the beginning. You can't eat me, man. I got nothing on me. Why can't I... Okay, here we go. We're gonna play red, because red is the best. Alright, so we are playing as a little brother to a big sister who's trying to go to college, and she doesn't really have as much time for us. She needs to study, and we struggle to let go. And it's a heckin' wholesome, pretty cute game. Although, I will say, this is an okayish design for, like, a little chibi crocodile. Like, don't get me wrong, it's really chibi, or really cute. But, like, when you have the big spines like he has, it makes him not look overly gatory. It makes him look, like, what is it supposed to be, like a hairstyle? Or, like, to kind of resemble that? I just think that I would have done it differently. Yeah, it's like a cute, wholesome game. It's really boring, but it's very cute and wholesome. And I don't regret buying it. Okay, I gotta actually get out of this place. This is our sister. We're gonna annoy her. One thing that I really appreciate is that it is pretty niche to make a game and have crocodiles or alligators be, like, the focus or theme. Typically, I guess, like, if you got a game like this, they would go for, like, puppies or, like, cats or something. Or, like, raccoons, or what are other animals that people like? Usually mammals, right? So they specifically, of all things, chose a little alligator. Like, I like that. That's cute. Yeah, like, whenever they look more like dinosaurs in ways, but the shape of the mouths and the eyes are super good. Like, that game, there's a game... Oh, bunnies! Bunnies are pretty common to do. I like bunnies, though. So the sister, she wants to focus on her school or something, and then she's like, oh yeah, here's some quest. Go and fight the demon or something. Oh! I don't think there's anything with the story or the writing, the tone of the characters. It's just not really, you know, my thing. I don't have the emotional capacity to properly enjoy it. So, do with that information what you will. And there's, like, different mechanics, like sliding on, like a sled kind of thing. It's kind of cool. And there's water! But it's okay, we were already in theme because of the alligator aspect alone. These are our friends. So, mainly, it's fetch quest, and I guess, like, every character has, like, a personality, and you learn a little bit about them as you keep playing, but it's not, like, overly deep or whatever. Mostly walking around is what's fun, I guess. Look! Did you see that? Because we're a little gator that we swim like this. If only gators actually swim like that. Well, I guess they do, but that's right. Whenever they're at rest, they're like actually just floating, and they look really stupid if you look at them from under the water. I forgot they can't actually actively swim if they want to. Because they can't kill creatures if they just float around like idiots. But is this not the cutest thing? Shut the fuck up, game. Don't tell me what to do. I'm enjoying the game. But look at this. This game was kind of, in a way, meant for me. If I had, like, a heart. Like, Autumn and a gator. So we're gonna talk. Look how big she is compared to us. We are the little gator. They are ambush predators, but they can swim after things if they want to. They can be fast, and they're fast on land. He wants... I need a weapon. Alright, we gotta go to the forest, and then we'll get our nice, strong weapon. I'll tell you what I can do. After I play this for about an hour, yes, I will subject myself to an hour, then I'll switch to, what's it called? I'll have to be in my normal synth form. I'm sorry, but I can't be Sailor Synth for it. I'll be in my normal synth form, and then I'll play, what's it called? What am I? Easy Delivery Co. So we can cut grass just like Zelda. And it also has my other favorite thing, crafting, by the way. Have you ever seen those crocodiles that get attacked by jaguars in the Amazon? No, please show me. That's the cool thing about alligators and crocodiles, is that I love them, but if anything else fucks them up, I mean, I can't help but admire it. Because they would do the same to you. And they look happy doing it. And crocodiles, they look happy. No, crocodiles, alligators, they look happy no matter what's happening to them. So it's okay. I wish that the new Yoshi game was this, but like, you know, more gameplay to it. With death and consequences. But not everybody wants to play, like, a game with death. Some people want to play a game to where you're just, like, kind of relaxing. You're enjoying the vibes. You're enjoying the, like, cute, wholesome. And you're just relaxing. This is a relaxing game. Look at how cute. We take little photos. Bro, nobody responds to me that quick. Bellas, why don't you text back that fast? You should throw her laptop in the... Yeah! But then she'll probably freak out and then it'll be a little gator gets domestically abused by sister. I do like that it kind of No. Well, it's nice that it magnetically, like, attaches you, but maybe I want to do a balancing act myself. But this is not about that. I don't text because I'm usually sleeping. Or I'm lost in the void. But hey, for anybody who missed it, guess what? I want to eventually read to all of you. I'm not waiting for an answer. I'm just like pulling it up again. We're gonna read this together one day. It'll be like a college course, except instead of a dry old man or an enthusiastic science teacher, it's gonna be whatever you categorize my vibe as, educating you and myself at the same time. Hi, Bean. Look at this beautiful photo. If there isn't a single albino one, I'm gonna freak out. If you don't put albino ones, I'm gonna be pissed off. Please put one in. I can't do like good accents. I only know how to do like Cartman vaguely. Oh, I can't do Australian accents that well. Or if I can do it for about 5 seconds. Give me a quest. Oh, yes. We're gonna make a shield. Blah, blah, blah. Tell me where to go. I don't wish to read. Oh, what he want me to do? Wait. Did I click too fast? I need the camera to show me where to go. A wooden pot. What? Go over there and grab that thing. Oh, okay. Where? What is it over here? Oh, yeah, it's right here. Get an Abby mod? Yo, I would want the bounce physics, if you know what I mean. That sound kind of reminded me of like Wind Waker or something. An albino mod, yeah. Okay, ready to see this, you guys? This was the coolest thing in this game. Blah, 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 blah. Incredible. Look at the aggression. She even puts the period. You guys like this? Check this out. I forgot, but when I last played this, somebody might have said that there's a speedrunning community for it, maybe. Is this not the sickest thing you've ever seen, you guys? Yo, if they wanted to make a game, if somebody out there wanted to make a game and it's specifically for me, I'll tell you what you need. Mushrooms, autumn, which easy to combine those two. And then a crocodile. I can settle for an alligator. Typically, it's always alligators that people go for whenever they do anything with them in games or movies. It's not, they don't typically go for crocodiles. Like, there's a game, I want to hug the gator. It's not, I want to hug the crocodile. And why? Because crocodile doesn't sound as, like, catchy or something? I'll have you know that crocodile sounds way better. But you can say gator, which is 2 words. Crocodile is too much. You could call it croc. You could just say croc for short. You want me to climb? Oh, I think it does the Breath of the Wild circle status. Why do you like crocs? Is it because they look so prehistoric? Because they are kind of like, I've always liked narrowish snouts. I like that they have really sharp teeth and they look like they're smiling. And they just have like a really rough kind of like scary look to them. But like, again, they're like smiling, which makes them really appealing. And I like that about like certain dinosaurs as well. Same kind of vibe. They just reptilian looking and scary with a nice smile. That's the race, dude. Fuck. Did I fuck it up already? Or I was maybe supposed to hit all of them. But you know what sucks is I wish I could remember when I realized that crocodiles and alligators were my favorites. Because when I was a kid, well, what did I like? I mean, I know I like sharks. Sharks were probably the closest thing I had to a favorite animal as like a young kid. Aside, you know, obviously liking cats and dogs, because like, you know, most kids do, but sharks were like the special interest I had when I was young. And then I guess in my like teen years at some point, I just started liking crocodiles and alligators more. Hold on. Yeah, it's just really fast. Probably saltwater, yeah. Nile crocs are really cool, though. Oh, no, 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 no! Wait, did I do it right? Or was I supposed to hit every single one? It's kind of hard to actually control this. You like turtles? Turtles are pretty cool. Turtles are just too gentle looking for me. Although I like rabbits, which are pretty, well, kind of gentle. Oh. Look at the momentum that's building up, dude. Stop telling me I'm going the wrong way. Oh, that's right. You are able to go to different islands, but they kind of have you focused here. So I already did your quest, right? This is the part where you're supposed to humor me and give me like a little quest. Okay, so I did his. There was a guy that looked like he was doing acrobats, but I don't know if he's part of our group or he's just a different NPC. But granted, or given that we haven't seen a lot of NPCs, like just chilling that aren't related to us and our immediate goals, I guess we should just go to him. I don't remember where he was. He was like up somewhere. Wait, did I do your quest? Oh, he's the one that told me about the shield. Maybe the other guy lets me, like, climb. If I was locked in, I would actually, like, figure out where to go. Wait. Well, we didn't go on here last time. See? Right here. I think this is memories. Yeah, that's us. Back when, like, sister actually loved us. Oh, you see, he's not a, quest guy. He's just a store. Sure. Wait, can I get more? Oh wait, I think he disappears. See, it's a circle. When I last played, I don't remember if I bought multiple of them. Like, would this game feel a lot different if there was actually, like, enemies or stuff? I do think it's cute that they're going for, like, the fantasy thing. Or, like, what's the term? Playing pretend. To where you're playing as a little kid, and he's fighting monsters, but it's, like, all cardboard, like, setups and stuff like that. Where it's, like, you know, children playing. That's, like, kind of cute. But it would have been cool, maybe preferably cooler to me, if they did, like, the Rugrats route, where the reality is this. But the fantasy makes everything come to life, and then you have to, like, that would be kind of cool. But this, it's not bad that they didn't do it. It's just, you know, it is what it is. Huh. I'm actually surprised it's letting me go, like, this far, around. Also, I also realized if Switch 2 does put out Animal Crossing, and I've convinced myself to not give up on Animal Crossing, that it is actually a really fun game to play for about 3 months. And you know what? That's fine. I think it's okay that you play a game and then you get bored of it and then you move on to the next game. Like, I think I was, like, being maybe a little bit harsh on Animal Crossing by being like, what the hell? This is a game you're supposed to play for the rest of your life. Why am I not playing it still after, like, 6 months? I guess I shouldn't play Animal Crossing anymore. It's like, no. I've seen the light. Buy new Animal Crossing. Play it for a little bit, then shelf it. And I guess I would stream it. If I streamed it, though, it has to be late night streams. Those would be, like, cozy. Those would be great cozy games, don't you think? And then I'll be Sailor Synth for them. I'll be Sailor Synth, and then I'll make Sailor Synth in the game. But the one thing I will not do, which I always make a mistake of doing, is I will try to not make, like, two characters to balance. One character, more focused. This would be, like, the first HD one, so they can't just reuse assets. Wait, this was the first HD one? Wait, what do you mean? Are you saying that, like, if they do, like, Animal Crossing for Switch 2, that they can't reuse assets, or are you saying that they would? I've never held a Switch 2. I've been biding my time before I get one. I would like to get one, like... I don't want to wait 10 years after it's out or anything. I want to get it in, like, a reasonable amount of time. But, I just haven't pulled the plug on it, for, mainly Kirby Air Riders. I really want Kirby Air Riders. But I also look forward to new Animal Crossing. I would say New Horizons didn't last as long as older AC, but was all this... Oh, okay. They kept updating it, though, didn't they? Like, I think, recently, didn't they? They added, like, a hotel or something. But I actually sold my copy of... Do I regret it? Maybe. But I sold my copy of New Horizons once I felt like I had gotten my use out of it. And I even deleted my, like, town data to, like, free up space on my Switch. If you want to Switch 2, you should buy it sooner than later. The AI RAM prices are making the cost go up, but I thought that would only affect computers. I'm a little bit tighter on budget, so this isn't the greatest time for me to go and pick one up, but it would be really exciting, I guess. It's been a while since I got like a new fresh console and the console smell and open it out of the big box and then setting it up and then finding a place to put it because I'm running out of room. I'd have to, I don't want to unplug and put away my Switch 1, because I still play it. Damn. I was just hoping that maybe Switch and consoles use a different type of RAM or something. Well, the truth is I didn't even think about it. I didn't think about like consoles at all regarding the RAM discussion, so just went over my head. Whoa. The RAM won't increase the price for it anytime soon. Nintendo buys a year's worth of bulk supply of RAM for their production. But what if Nintendo wants to take advantage of us and hopes that we don't know that? What if Nintendo is evil? My advice, be very careful. Switch 2 consoles have a notoriously low lifespan and hardware problems. Aw. So just wait for the Switch 2 Pro. But when are they gonna do that? When did Switch 2 even come out? How long has it been? Like, if you guys had to guess, how many years from now will it be before we get the Switch 2 Pro? I haven't heard too many bad things about Switch 2 regarding battery life and stuff. But I always play stuff docked, even if there is like low battery life. Sorry, I do not know where to go. Do I have to do this? If Reggie comes back, expect durable, long-lasting batteries and well-priced games. I don't know. I don't really think that it's that simple. Oh, if Reggie was here, everything would be magically different and awesome and perfect. Like, I don't know about that. I'm pretty sure it was under Reggie that we got Crafted World, and you know how I feel about Crafted World. I hates it. We hates it. Please don't climb the what? The fence face? A quest! I have to assault. Oh. The only criticism I've seen is handheld mode screen has some lag. Lag? That's not good. I thought that was like, that's like a main important point of the, or selling point of the Switches, is that it could be portable or handheld. A 2-for-1. But I can't play it handheld because my hands start cramping. It's not bad, it's only if you're super anal about it. Okay. Alright, where's like, I've been running around all this whole ass place. Who do I gotta talk to? Wait, can I change language so I can pretend not to know what anybody's saying to me? Oh my... Vegetation! I was wanting super high. Pixel? Oh, right. Yeah, let's do this time, because we didn't do it before. Speed running? See, look at that. Automatic name. Cool. Language! Well, no, then I won't be able to understand instructions. Oh, have a good night, and thank you for hanging out. This looks kind of cute, pixelated, I guess. But maybe because I'm used to how it normally is, it feels like I'm playing a game with a filter on it. Well, I have the ability to climb, so maybe my goal, because like it won't let me go to the other islands at the moment. I'm supposed to get to like a special point. I would rather explode than play Metroid Prime 4. I don't think I would be able to deal with that game. Hey Samus, look. You're making the door react. Yeah, thanks. I wouldn't, I just can't. It's not even just that guy. Like, don't you have a person, like a different character talk to you on the radio? And then you have like a dude escort guy, and then you have like chick who's like, oh my god, are you Heckin' Samus? Heckin' Samus Aran? Are you supposed to be my guy? It's the same guy? Yeah, if I continuously have to hear him on the radio, I would die. Even if it was like a normal guy that's less quirky and silly, I would still go crazy. I would want it... you know what I think I want from the Switch 2 the most? Is the Switch 2... Because it's cool. I want to feel how it feels. Yeah, wait, what about Air Riders? Unless, like, maybe you didn't play Kirby Air Riders, so you don't have that, like, attachment to the IP, or are you just not, like, that much of a Kirby Air Ride fan? Okay, fair enough. Look at these cute birds! Help me! What am I supposed to do? Unless I am allowed to move. Wait. Oh, here we go. Finally, we can cover some of that stuff on our head, or that geometry. We're also supposed to get, like, a glider, I think, like Breath of the Wild. I'm actually not, like, the biggest Kirby person either. Like, I'm kind of, like, casual about it. I really like, specifically, like, Kirby 64, and I loved, Kirby, Forgotten Lands. And I've played, like, the original Kirby, and then I played one of the older Kirbys that was in color. And Nightmare in Dreamland. Like, I like Kirby enough, but I've never been, like, hardcore for the gameplay style. But Kirby Air Riders, I really liked that. That was just fun. But maybe Mario Kart is, like, more fun as a game, I guess. If we're talking racing games, I would say Mario Kart's, like, a bit more involved. Kirby Air Ride was, like, really simple. That was, like, the whole thing. It's like, well, it's a simple racing game. Superstar I might have played, though. Like I said, it's just been a while since I played them. Sister, please tell me where this asshole is. Well, I would figure that Air Riders would simplify, or would expand on things. But the original was, like, simplicity. Simplicity and, like, not a crazy amount of content. It wasn't, like, barren or anything, but I always felt like there wasn't as much as, like, you know, a Mario Kart or something, I guess. I mean, they did have different game modes, but I didn't really have much interest in the topsy-turvy one or whatever. No, that's a flat out that's a game. Kirby tipsy-turvy topsy. Air Riders is like low initial complexity. Do you mean like it's one of those games to where anybody can like get into it and play it, but there is like a skill to it that like intermediate players or advanced players will pick up on? We finally found the guy. What does he want? Good. I hope it's destroyed forever. There's a story? Oh, they also have, like, all kinds of characters you can play as, but do they let you play as, like, the art chick from 64? What about the little fairy? I don't want to play as damn hamsters and all, random Kirby enemies. I want to play as, like, the cute NPCs. How much does Switch 2 go for? Window shopping. I already need to get the crocodile. Like, my croconanas. I'll just look at it. I think it's like 500. Which is not that bad for a... I don't want to have... Switch 2 Pro Controller, $90. What a steal. Which sucks because I always insist on Pro Controllers. I don't like to play with the Wiimote, or not the Wiimotes, the Joy-Cons. It doesn't feel good. I don't want the bundle though, because I don't, well... Okay, guys, can you educate me again on this? Hi, Faltier. Hi. I hope that you have a good Christmas Eve. Somebody help me. My logic is I want to own Mario Kart physically. That way, it doesn't take as much data on the console itself. I want the Mario Kart game cartridge separately. And you get an ice box. That's the main thing. Or does it not matter in that if you have it digitally only, that it takes up as much space? I think it takes up as much space. Yeah, I don't want digital, but I mean, I don't even see any other way to get like a Switch 2. Like, I don't see one without it. Oh wait, Amazon kind of has different options in the same listing. Yeah, if you get, yeah. I want a physical. A digital one loads faster. Oh. Well, these don't tend to have that much space. I guess I just get the Mario Kart one. It doesn't matter, does it? Mario Kart on Switch 2 cards act as a download key, nothing more. Also, they just shut down Mario Kart World. Is that a troll? Because there's no way it's dead. Or did they shut it down for, like, maintenance or something? Because I heard that they have, like, lame systems. Like, what is it that they do? You, race to the next race course? What is this about Mario Kart World shutting down? What do you mean, Ron Way? I thought I did... Oh, I have to go see my sister. I think that's generally known. Nintendo games are pretty optimized, right? Like the first party. Play with me now! The Mario Kart bundle is ending and they won't get new stock of it. What? What am I doing? I need it. Hi, Kim. Wow, how the hell did you get the Kim Possible name? You're like legendary then. I would, for the record, I would highly recommend, if you guys like what you see with this game, I would highly recommend getting it. How much is it at the moment? And I'll drop the link for you guys. It might even be on sale. Yeah, normally it's 20 bucks. At the moment, it is 10 bucks. Made by Mega Wobble. Overwhelmingly positive. This is a very well-liked game, you guys. Oh, and it's not normally pixelated like this, but it comes with a built-in feature that lets you do that. You're gonna have to elaborate, though. Like, No. There's no realistic way that Mario Kart World is shut down permanently. That's not like a realistic thing. So you're gonna have to give me a source on that. Context hat. Like, if it's down, it has to be... Wait, are you mistaken the articles that are saying that the bundle is being discontinued? Because that's just like the Switch 2 bundle that comes with the game. That's not them saying that the game itself is shutting down. Oh, okay. Because I'm like, that's not right. There's no way. Like, it doesn't matter that there's a lot of criticism to that game. There's no way Nintendo is shutting it down. So yeah, it's just a bundle. Don't worry. Look at this propaganda! You're yelling at me to buy the Switch 2, but you buy it. Do you have one? By the way, unpopular opinion, I actually recommend buying Switch 2 Welcome Tour on the eShop. It is frankly worth the $10. The minigames are okay, but I actually really enjoyed the behind-the-scenes look at how the console's made. Oh, is it like a little tour game, and then you walk around and it tells you about the RAM and how like RAM stuff? Look at all these people, like, y'all's Christmas Eve present is Switch 2 propaganda? And yelling at me to buy it? I want it, don't get me wrong. If I get it, if I get Switch 2, which I wouldn't count on me doing it anytime soon, I just can't. I would play Kirby Air Raiders. I would stream it immediately. Not to imply that I can't afford it, I just don't feel like I should buy it right now. Well, Kirby Air Raiders, Kirby Air is, I don't have the photos downloaded anymore, but I do not like the visuals of it. It's doing the same thing that new Mario Kart does, to where all the colors are like horrifically washed out, and you know how I feel about that. How dare you make my Kirby game desaturated and bloomy and blurry and muddy looking? That bothers me heavily. How old are you, Bean? Like, I know that Nintendo is evil and everything, but Nintendo is not going to shut down one of their, like, top-selling games. There's just no reason to do it. It doesn't matter that it's a different CEO than Reggie. Like, they do have basic common sense. They'll just make other kinds of mistakes. Okay, you're not young. But don't worry, I'm sure it'll be fine. A game would have, like, for a game to, like, have its servers discontinued very quickly, it would have to be catastrophically bad. And for the most part, I would say most first-party Nintendo games just don't turn out catastrophically bad. Sometimes, like, I don't know the sales of that GameCube Star Fox game, but I don't think that was made by Nintendo. I think they outsourced it, right? I mean, I think I'll be fine. Mario Kart's not going anywhere, don't worry. There's a ton of Switch 1 games that get nice upgrades from Switch 2 for free, but some of them you have to pay the money for it, right? But I'm trying to look at my recycle bin. All the DS games I love, I can no longer play legally. Well, if you have a Nintendo DS and you have the cartridge, you can technically play it. But if you're talking about, like, Nintendo legally supporting those games still by having them on digital storefronts, probably not a lot of them are on Switch or whatever. Actually, I don't know if DS games ever get ported to Switch. DS or 3DS games. I know that they do ports for some games from, like, consoles like N64, SNES,
Names of a
GameCube.
friend.
Thank you for the follow. But no, a lot of companies are not particularly good at supporting their older titles. Capcom's not even that great about it. So unfortunately, if you want to play certain older games that don't have active ports, you either have to emulate or you have to just buy the old hardware and buy, like, the physical game itself. Reminder that Nintendo has been caught using ROMs from the pirate scene. Don't pay Nintendo for ROMs. That's what I heard about the that recent collection that they did for Switch, which was like Mario 64, Sunshine, and Galaxy. That it was just like ROMs. Model reminds me of Higurashi. I get that a lot, actually. Higurashi, and then something else that people... Clenat, I think? My artist, I love my artist so much. Oku. She's very good at, like, that kind of 2000s art style. DS battery got fried years ago. I had the cards, but no consoles to run them on. It sucks. Yeah, that's why I stopped playing on my physical consoles, is because they just kept systematically dying. Dreamcast started dying. GameCube died. Then PS2 started dying, and I had replaced some parts on the PS2, and then it started having different issues later, and I'm just like, I give up. So now I just play everything on the computer, except like modern stuff. Like I don't emulate modern consoles ever. Frankly, whether they're paid or not and what you're getting and how much it costs varies super wildly. Makes sense. I guess it just depends on each individual team and what game they're working on, right? Where is Oh, I was trying to go in my recycle bin, but it doesn't let me as easily if I can't access it. Because VTube Studio, like, it doesn't let me go to my desktop if I have VTube Studio up. I'm trying to find the, my edit to do my tangent about, modern video game colors. Oh, found it. And I don't see people complain about this thing a lot. And I will not stop until it becomes trendy and memey to complain about this. Because, like I said, I've been talking about this in-game dialogue shit and people talking to you on the radio and yapping at you and hand-holding you and all this stuff. I've been talking about this for fucking years. And it feels like the voices of people who agree with me, they're getting louder and louder. Not to imply I was the only one, but I don't think that we were as vocal or noticed. But this color shit, it's gotta stop. Here's modern Kirby, a cherry-picked screenshot, but still, it's a basic fucking area. It's outside. It's not that radical or crazy, right? Like, I'm sure that in certain, like, aesthetic light-ins, like, things will look better. Like, if you're in Lava World, I'm sure it looks fine, but this is just, like, your basic grassy field. It should look very colorful and vibrant, but it looks very desaturated. It looks like, somebody, did, like, an overlay of white over it. With, like, you know, like, half opacity or something. And then my edit is this. I would do that. It's not, like, atrocious. It's not the worst thing ever, but I strongly dislike it. This is the original. It's Kirby. You play as a pink ball. My edit is better. Straight up. Hire me, Nintendo. I will take your game and I will turn saturation up. That's all you gotta do. Just add a little saturation to your game. Like, and new Mario Kart looks like this too, for the record. But am I not objectively right? Like, 100%. Oh, thank you so much for the sub. Thank you. I like you because your name says Croc, and you're like me, maybe. But no, I feel like I'm objectively right. I think that this is just not aesthetically appealing for somebody who wants to play, like, a cartoony-looking game. I want my cartoony games vibrant and colorful. I don't want them to look like they're trying to, like, have some realistic light into them. It's boring to me. Now, will all Nintendo games be like this? I don't know. I don't think New Horizons looked like that, but how did, because, like, remember, I would say in modern Mario Kart, from the screenshots I've seen, it does have this kind of desaturated look to it. I don't think it looked like that on Mario Kart 8, right? And maybe that's because it's a Wii U game, technically, and then it got ported to Switch. Which is weird that they didn't do, like, a Switch Mario Kart. Anyway. Yeah, hire me right now. Cartoony games with cute visuals are supposed to have colorful visuals. If they're doling them down, that's a sight of corporate soul-sucking. I don't know if it's a corporate thing. I don't think anybody in business ties are, like, circling around going like, okay, how do we take the spirit away from this colorful game for children? Oh, I know. Let's desaturate it. Yeah, fuck them kids. Desaturate it. Like, I don't think they're going that far. I think they just think it actually looks good. Or whatever engine they're making games on. Maybe, oh, I forgot I had this. Maybe that's just the default look, and they don't do any color correction or something. I don't know. I don't really know how game design works. I'm just an old, bitter armchair developer. I'm an ideas guy. I'm one of them ideas guy. This game's more colorful. I think you should take a look at some more levels. The game looked very colorful to me. Like, I'm sure that, like, some areas it look better than others, like, but I still think I have a point. Like, if you're playing, whenever I think of Kirby, in, like, pinnacle Kirby levels, I think of the grassy field, like, levels, where there's lots of green. And that is a green, grassy area for a Kirby game, and it looks desaturated, but like I said earlier, I'm sure if you are in, I don't know, Ice World or Fire World, where everything's going to be cool tinted or everything's going to be warm tinted, I'm sure it looks fine. I'm not saying it's like an ugly game. I just think it could be more vibrant. Am I allowed to progress? I did the thing that she wants. Oh, wait, no, I want the cute hat. Wait, this is not a... oh, it's a slime hat. No, I want, like, a cute, like, little winter hat. Okay, but I thought the same exact thing whenever I watched video of Mario Kart World Tour or whatever. Like a while back when I made the same exact complaint. And I also did an edit where, like the same exact edit where I took a screenshot and then I made it more vibrant. I felt that watching the gameplay, it looked desaturated. Not to mention, like, hold on, do I still have that screenshot up? How would seeing this in motion, like, make me feel different about its color palette? Because I'm not saying it's an ugly game. I'm not saying that the textures look bad. I'm not saying that there isn't, like, good variety in art direction. But I do think that you can just tell it looks desaturated. I don't like it. Because there's crazy bright particle effects all over the place when it's moving. But that's particle effects. I mean, I guess bloom is a particle effect, I guess, but bloom kind of covers like a wide array of environment. But like I said, I watched like Mario Kart World Tour, like a level that kind of had a grassy kind of area or something like that. And I thought the same thing about that it looked desaturated and it was in motion. Air Riders is way more intense than Mario Kart. In what sense? Like its colors? Well, maybe if I get a Switch too, then I'll stream it, but I don't think my opinion is gonna change. But how is having stuff on the screen gonna change anything? Like, if there's lots of glitter and, like, wind effects, like, that's not gonna cover the color palette? Well, did I say that? I mean, I hope I'm not giving the impression that I think it looks like a bad game and that I don't want to play it. I'm just giving, like, one criticism, the only criticism I have, which is that I don't like the color palette. I think it looks desaturated. And I like my cartoony games vibrant, like this game, for example. And I'm pretty consistent with, like, feeling that way. Like, I wouldn't say the Wind Waker HD remake, I wouldn't say its issue is desaturated. I think it was still very vibrant and colorful. It just added more bloom and changed the light in a bit, so things look less cel-shaded and looks a little bit more blurry. But ultimately, I think what's important is, how do I say this? I do think certain nitpicks are important to point out, even if it is a nitpick and it feels like being a killjoy and lame. Because, I mean, we all want the same thing. We all want games that we enjoy. I think that it would be for the best if maybe people took my advice about the color. But if it doesn't, I mean, it's still, like, pretty nice looking games. It's still a good game. And what actually is most important, obviously, is, like, the gameplay and the overall vibe, which I'm sure is, like, really, really good. I would say look at multiple stages in motion. I think it would be fair to look at multiple stages. Not so much for... I don't need to see it in motion to be able to see color, but I think some areas will probably look better than others. I felt that way about... what was it? Bayonetta 3. Bayonetta 3, a lot of the beginning areas are really ugly, but there's a lot of stuff going on. Not just aesthetics, but like how models are lit. But if we're talking just like color palette in general, it had this really weird, cold, desaturated look that I didn't like. But whenever you were in like, if you were like in China or something, and everything was warm lit, it looks really nice there. Alright, I gotta figure out what I need to do before I just, like, keep wandering around. Although, it doesn't matter. If you love a game, any criticism is even more important, in my opinion. I just want games to be perfect. Nintendo fans tend to... No, well, no, I think... I I wouldn't say anybody in my community doesn't tend to be like a overly like radical Nintendo person. Usually we're pretty like open-minded to discussion and everything. I think it's like fair to just say that maybe I'm being too harsh. Maybe I am judging it too harshly on one little visual. Maybe there's like other areas in that very level that just are lit better or something. I think it's fine if you don't. Oh, I know what you're responding to. The hero beats the mountain. I did it. I should do this every year. No, every month, every day. Also, when I go to the aquarium, I think I'll end up going in January. And I want to stay multiple days. I haven't done like a vacation or a trip in a while. I'm really excited. I'll take photos. But I feel like, I feel like I tend to always complain about very specific things kind of consistently. Like lighting, stuff like that. Bloom. I complain about bloom and I say bloom all the time. Bloom, fog, etc. Complain about it in anime, complain about it in games, but it does like pop up a lot and it annoys me. Oh, there's a point I had with this. I was gonna say something. Oh, no, it was another game that I was gonna bring up. Even the particle effects and air riders are less desaturated than you would hope for. I have to see that. I haven't seen what the particle effects look like too much. I get that would be stuff like the glitter and everything. Digital Foundry said something is Digital Foundry like a YouTube? Are there other people who are complaining? Please, I don't want to be alone. Look at how, like, this is a super screenshot, like, hold on, let's angle ourselves. Stop getting Nintendo consoles after Wii. Oh yeah, speaking of, like, the Wii's thing that the Wii would just have a metallic look sometimes to its textures. It was, in my opinion, ugly at times for certain games. So it's not always a matter of, like, new thing is always bad. It's like, no, I think it just depends on, like, any period can have some kind of trend or style that I don't like. Oh, there's another game. I wouldn't say my issue with the remake of Thousand Year Door was its color palette, but more so that you took an old game that I guess had a different lighting engine, where everything was a bit more flat colored, and it's like a cell shaded game, right? You consider it cell shaded? It was like more flat colored. And it didn't have a lot of post-processing effects. And then the remake of Thousand Year Door, it's taken that and, you know, added more, like, effects to it, making things look more reflective and shiny, and it kind of, like, it just has a really different vibe. And I just like how older games could look at times, I guess. Marathon? Wait. Isn't that Boomer Shooter? Is that out? Aren't they like making it, what is that genre called? Extraction shooter? Far too many games have bad HDR. Companies just throw in a basic thing and that's it. No care for tech. So what does HDR mean exactly? Because I hear that term every now and then, but I don't, like, understand it when I, like, see it. New trailer just came out. New Marathon. What did original Marathon look like? High dynamic range. Can you go into detail about what that entails? Its high dynamic range, it can exceed the brightness capabilities of SDR. Standard dynamic range? Like System Shock. Like the remake of System Shock. So, because System Shock's remake, it was weird. It kind of looks like a modern game, and it's lit like a modern game with modern game like post-processing, but they had this intentional like texture filter that they put on all the textures. So it's not like this game where like everything's like actually pixelated looking like model wise, but like if you look up at any model up close, you would see it having like a pixely texture. Oh, I'm stupid, my bad. So old Marathon looks like, okay. Vision of Marathon? Marathon reveal cinematic shorts. Well, that's gonna be short. What's the gameplay? 20 minutes running on Tau Ceti IV Marathon Alpha gameplay 2 months ago. It's the kind of sci-fi style that everything has now. Lots of glowing neon colors. It's got like, I would say that this style of this kind of looks like a lot of like AA looking games I've seen, where it's got like I don't want to say cell shaded, because cell shaded usually is more flat, or like you have like clear divide between highlight, base color, and then shadow. This has that kind of clay style. It's like kind of cartoony, but it's got like the post-processing effects of modern games. Marathon release trailer window. I'll look at that then. Marathon release window trailer. Oh, I guess I'll pull it up so you guys can watch with me too. Hold on, it's taking a bit to download. Oh yeah, like from what I been told, it doesn't feel like the new Marathon is trying to resemble old Marathon at all, that it's just kind of using the name and chasing after a new audience. Alright, I have it. Is another thing that I complain about fairly frequently when I say generic or modern sci-fi, glowy sci-fi. Like, I say it a lot, and I don't want to keep making the same complaints over and over and over again all the time. It's just that everything keeps doing the very things that I dislike all the time. But not to imply that no games or no movies or no shows come out that... How do I word it? There's always something out there for me, so I'm fine. I just get, like, annoyed when I see, like, the trope that I dislike again. Hold on, let me pull it up. I don't know why it's not downloading. Yeah, it's broken. Hold on. Let me try this one. Yahoo! I'm gonna bring my spirits out, because it's not like I have anything to worry about being covered up. I don't get the appeal of extraction shooters. They seem okay to me. I think I kind of get the appeal of them, but I don't see myself, like, hurrying to go play one myself. Yeah, what the hell? Ah! My site's being broken. It's not working at all. Alright, third time's the charm, I guess. Maybe I should download a lower quality of it or something. Always have to migrate sites for this sort of deal.
And on the pedestal these words appear. My name is Ozymandias, King of Kings. Look on my works, ye mighty, and despair. Nothing beside remains. Nothing beside remains.
I don't know, man. I feel like when I see this kind of armor style, I feel like I've seen stuff like this over and over and over again, where there's like so much geometry going on, lots of like visual clutter, very, very busy looking, usually put in lots of neon colors. I feel like a lot of sci-fi tends to kind of look like this. They all sort of blur together for me, and really, if I saw this trailer, and then I see another trailer for the same game, maybe in like 3 months, I would probably not even know what I'm looking at until I see the title. I'd be like, oh, that game, and I wouldn't even remember what the last trailer looks like. I just feel like a lot of stuff like looks like this, or like some kind of variation of this. Like, for example, one that I used to kind of like beat up on as representing the style that I do not like. Is like Overwatch, for example. Not necessarily like I don't mind their hairstyles or the designs of the character faces themselves. Like, I think that's fine and everything. But in terms of like how all their armor looks, like, I'm not saying it's bad. I just don't personally like vibe with it. What would I do to fix the outfit? Well, there's not really anything wrong with the outfit. It's just my personal preference is just not this. What would well, I'm trying to think of like what would I say is a sci-fi style that I like, but it's like I do like lean towards sci-fi horror of alien derivative things. It's like I guess I like eyes, like it has to be like a pro tag design. I guess I like Isaac's suit from Dead Space, I guess. And that has glowy bits too, but it still feels a little bit more simple, I guess. Paused it before it could show? I mean, what do you mean before it can show? It's right here. The costume is like right here. Cyrex from Mortal Kombat Annihilation is I like Mortal Kombat 9 designs a bit, but I don't know if I was in love with the robot designs. Like, let me see what Sub-Zero's look like. Sub-Zero, Mortal Kombat 9. Oh, I meant Cyber Sub-Zero. But I'll say, I'm not typically into battle suits anyway. Like, when I pull this up, I'm not gonna say, oh my god, this is where it's at, this is so fucking Kino. It's like, this looks really, hold on. What? It's like 2010s looking, I guess? Because, like, I mean, sci-fi designs sci-fi's always been popular. 2000s, like, sci-fi, it just had a little different vibe, but I wouldn't say I'm in love with all 2000 sci-fi either. Mortal Kombat 9 is like, what, 2008? 2009? Or 2010? Or 2011? 2011. This is an older sci-fi design. Pretty visually busy. I can't say that, like, I adore it. It doesn't invoke any strong feelings in me, but I'll say that, I guess it's modern looking. I don't know. You didn't even really watch it, though, so I don't know what to say. I mean, it sounds like you get a little bit defensive over my criticisms. Like, I'm still intending to watch the full trailer. I just wanted to say, when I skimmed through the trailer before pulling it up on stream for you to see, I skimmed around and a lot of the designs kind of look like this to me. And whenever I see stuff like this, it just kind of blurs together with all the other games that look like it. But if you want me to watch more, you can. Still feel like I've seen stuff like this before. Like, my opinion's not really changing. He's got the same similar kind of armor, that character. This character has, like, it's combining hip fashion with robots or sci-fi too. I still feel like I see stuff like that a bit too, a lot. Do I like Master Chief's battlesuit? It's alright, I guess. I don't have any strong feelings for it. Maybe I'm just a hater of all battle suits or something. I guess I like Samus's suit. What about the aesthetic is unique though? I like that design of the goth scary girl. I wouldn't say, like, if I said the word generic, I wouldn't say that this is the most generic I've ever seen, but it does kind of resemble, like, modern designs that or modern, other games that I don't vibe with fully.
Run.
Let me see if I can find, there's a bunch of characters to look at right there, all getting killed. Oh, all the guns are very colorful and kind of Lego-y looking. I guess I like that their lips are showing. Extremely geometric and the use of neon colors. I thought neon colors is pretty common to do though. I thought a lot of these sci-fis do that, but I do like seeing like the lips. Are they supposed to be robots? In terms of geometric, are you talking about how everything has kind of like a really blocky look? Like, I guess that's like fine, but I am pretty picky. This is good. I like this, but it's like a scary woman, and you guys know I like that. This reminds me of a lot of stuff, I guess. Usually if I want to get into a game, I try not to watch too much. Like, I will investigate maybe a trailer or two, and then maybe some, like, small press coverage that, like, gives me an idea of what the gameplay loop will be like, so I know if I should filter it out or not. But I try to, like, stay mostly blind to games that, like, look like they interest me, you know? I was gonna pull up something. Oh, I don't know if I saved the image. It's like, I don't know if it's a fair comparison, but in terms of, like, I guess a sci-fi, a more modern-ish sci-fi design that I like, what would draw me in would be, like, I do like simplistic. I like simplistic and more semi-grounded, less bells and whistles. But it depends, though. Because you can do clutter designs that are like kind of cool, like 5,000 belts and stuff, and it'd be cool. I like this design. This is from Ruiner. Ruiner's really cool. But it's not like you really see him up close, really. You know, it's isometric, so you're really pulled out. I think this came out in what, like 2014 or something. Synthetic. There's a second one. Synthetic Arena. Wait, is it an arena shooter? This is kind of neat. Is this poster trying to, like, you know what? This synthetic art, it makes me think of a certain type of, like, sci-fi art that I've seen before. In something else, like some classic sci-fi art. Hold on, 1 second.
Can you complete my challenges?
It's free to play? So it's wait, is it actually an arena, like, shooter? It's a co-op game, hey! What's the catch? Why is this free? I'll add it to my library. Wait, is Synthetic and Synthetic Arena different? I do not like automatic trailers playing in a really loud like that. Synthetic. Let me try looking up the next one. Synthetic Legion Rising. Hold on, I'm trying to pull up the art that I was looking at. Maybe you guys know what I mean when I say that. It makes me think of like a certain like art style type. Unforgiven tactical shooter roguelike. Roguelike, but I don't like roguelikes. Wow, this is interesting. What the hell? It's like the whole world is in this sort of style that literally reminds me of something. Like, hold on. Sorry, I gotta like take the screenshot, then I gotta put it in a program, then I gotta like crop it. Look at this. This is like a screenshot. And then there's other areas where like it'll be different colors. So like a purple floor or a green floor. That's kind of cool. I'm not really a big fan of roguelikes though. Like I don't really care for the concept of them. So whenever I see that, I'm like, even if this is really good, I feel like I'll play it a little bit and then I'll just end up like drifting off somewhere. That happened when the last one I played was the new Gregory Horror Show one. It was like a side scroller, and I like Gregory Horror Show, but yeah, but I'm not really into like 1 credit arcade games either. I'm like kind of like weak or like moderate scale, but I'm not that great with like older arcade games. Like I would not be able to get through like shmups if there weren't like what is it? I played Cotton, and you die and you just spawn again. It doesn't really matter, but the goal is to like eventually get good enough to where you can beat it on 1 life or 1 credit. But aesthetically, this is more in line with kind of like what would interest me, I guess, a bit. It's still like sci-fi, but like I like this. Yeah, she's got like short, dark pink hair, and she rides like a broomstick. And then another shmup I like is Twinkle Star Sprites, another game to where like if you die, it's fine, you can just try again forever. Whether it's rogue-like or rogue-lite, either one, I'm just not really interested. I can bring the knife back out if you want, though. But let me pull up an example of another, like, game where I see it, and it has, like, a sci-fi aesthetic that I just don't like. And it reminds me of, like, everything that comes out now. I need a good screenshot, though. It's not, like, terrible or anything. Oh, you know what? I got maybe an example of, like, some, like, it's not that new, I guess, but, like, if we're talking, like, sci-fi and suits and stuff, I guess I like the designs of, Metal Gear Rising. But here's a game, Exoprimal. I just feel like a lot of things look like this, and I just don't really take interest in it. I suppose you like a sharper, blocky style? Not necessarily. Well, I haven't actually attempted to play any Toho games. So I mean, I want to, but I haven't got around to it. But is it possible that I will get filtered out of, like, a moderately difficult shmup? Absolutely. I'm kind of new to the genre. Now, is it fair for me to say that the game that Psycho was talking about is, like, on par with this? Like, no, I would say maybe that looks, like, cooler than this does. Maybe it's fair to say that this is a bit more generic looking. Let me see what Raiden's suit from Raiden Rising. Definitely lots of detail to it. It's not like it's the most simplistic thing ever, but I just vibe with it more. I guess it just overall feel. Like, I think this is cool. Raiden. And then there were a few other characters in it. I don't know if I like... What's the girl's name? I had mixed feelings about it. Metal Gear Rising girl. She has, like, this, like, scuba element to her outfit. But she has, like, 4 arms, or, like, 8 or something, which is kind of cool. She's supposed to be a reference to that Buddhism character. But in general, I don't really tend to play, well... I don't think I play many fantastical sci-fi games where everybody's wearing battle suits. Like, you know, like Ruiner. Who are you in Ruiner? It just looks like you're a guy and you're wearing a jacket and you have, like, a mechanical arm. Or a prosthetic arm. Have I played Prey? Prey looks atmospherically boring, so I filtered it out. Unless you're talking about Old Prey. Old Prey, I wouldn't mind playing it. That's like a 2000s, like, GameCube era shooter, right? Trying to think, what did I like the designs in, starts with a V. Starts with a V. And Vanquish. That's it. Vanquish. Vanquish. Why am I getting a car? It's like, I see this and I don't, like, get, like, drawn to it. I don't hate it or anything, but, like, it's like, I would filter it out based on, like, this armor. But I've actually played, like, Vanquish. And it's pretty cool. That is one important thing. It's that, I probably am missing out on, like, a lot of cool games because I'm too quick to write it off because of, like, some superficial thing. But the thing is that I don't actually have all the time in the world anymore. And I already have a backlog of games I already own. So the filter it makes me miss out on things, but it also helps me narrow things down and just makes things a little bit easier for me. If I gave every game a chance, based on somebody assuring me that it's like totally good or whatever, I mean, I'd probably try a lot of games that I wouldn't normally try and really like them, but it's just I'm too overwhelmed already. Choice paralysis, you know? Gray Fox's armor from Metal Gear Solid 1. It's been a while since I've seen it, but let me go look. Oh, actually, I remember the headpiece. My favorite design is Psycho Mantis. Yeah, this is good. Psycho Mantis is awesome because, I mean, it's just BDSM. It's, like, awesome. What's the armor style in the Starship Troopers? Starship. I kind of like, maybe that's another thing, is that I kind of am in favor of, like, I want to be a military grunt, a faceless military grunt that doesn't stand out and isn't special. Like, I kind of like that sort of deal. And I'm not alone in this, that there's other people that kind of, they don't want to, like, play a game and you play as, like, a special hero with your own special, unique design. It's like, no, some of us just want to play as, like, generic soldier guy. Oh, if we're gonna go sci-fi designs. Oh, hold on. Okay, what do we look up for Dark Tide? I'm like, I'm always gonna be touristy kind of about Warhammer. It's just so overwhelming to get into it and get educated on it. So I just like play the games and I just don't think very much. But the psycho bitches with the bald heads. Oh, the Psyker, I remember. Psyker, it's simple. Some of the costumes, like the alternate costumes in Dark Tide, are cool. It's like a lot of stuff's like gothic, you know. Like, I'm happy. What's the anti-psychers? There's like a girl, and she's like a tutorial thing, and she's in the hub of Dark Tide, and she's like in a ball or something. Trying to find something that'll bring up like designs for me. Oh, ow, it hurt my elbow. Hold on. I know what to show you. There's a girl in Mechanicus that I really like. The Mechanicus game, I mean. And the voices are so sexy. The like sound design for the voices are so good. I have the game, I just haven't made time for it. This is fucking sick. I want this. I take back what I said about clutter sometimes being bad. No, if it's Warhammer, it's okay. Slap 5,000 candles on that shit. Call it a day. Hi, Tyler. And I guess probably like what makes me like 40K kind of designs is probably like what, you know, overall inspires them. Probably aliens, various other sci-fi properties. His Holiness. They got the talismans, dude. There's like I like the Vermintide designs as well. Vermintide designs are cool. The ogre. Ogre players usually have like funny names. What is she doing? They're not fucking called ogres. No, she's getting it wrong. I think they're ogres, right? Ogrin. I knew it! Of course I get it wrong. It's not ogre, it's ogrin. I should be punished. Look at how cool. Hugs or hip pats? Yeah. Like, look at this dude. What is I Divine Cybermancy Designs good? They're kind of, they like Warhammer. I Divine Cybermancy. Mina's not looking forward to the second one. Hey, Mina, I said I Divine Cybermancy. It's time for you to wake up. I don't know what I would want to search if I wanted to like see and showcase you all the I Divine Cybermancy designs, but I mean, this can give you like just like a little like look. See, my legs are okay. No girls allowed, Space King. Honestly, I respect that. Do you like the Dark Elder? I actually do. They're like elves, but like mean. But I'm not like in love with them. I like Mechanicus the most, because they're like really techno horror and churchy looking. Electro Priest. This is the most like joyful background music. Oh yeah, we're so back. Yeah, I'm Ron. With some of the artists that I like, I absolutely do like clutter sometimes. It just, it has to be the right aesthetics that I like. Very good, very cool. That would be a Nessa thing. Part of being an electro priest is taking so much electricity your eyes literally explode. Honestly, they're so real for that. What about, let me think. What is the game series that Mina likes? They had 3 games, and it's turn-based, RTS, I even played it like a few months ago. Don't tell me I know this. Hold on, YouTube chat just weird. You want head pats? Here's a holiday hug, and here's a head pat for you. Don't tell me. Dawn of War. I like the Warhammer women. Sisters of Battle, I think. Dawn of War. Very sexy. Space Marines are aight. I don't have any particular, like, thing for them, but, like, they're fine. But I like other stuff in Warhammer more than them. Dawn of War Community Night? How would that work? How many people can play at once? Because Mina would, like, die to do that with y'all. I can arrange it. I wouldn't play. You guys would beat my ass. I would just watch. What? Mina Crow, get over here. Space Marine wants to play Dawn of War Community Night with everybody. Who are the normal soldier guys? Commissar or something? No, Commissar is like a specific guy. Although, I mean, that's like a good starting point to like show like aesthetics I like. Oh, and that's it. Thank you. Imperial Guard. I like them. It's like Warhammer is like inspired by like, you wouldn't believe this. War. So, war is pretty aesthetic. The costumes, not the death, I guess. Of the big giant skulls. I'll pull up some Vermintide. Well, I think I only play. I think I mainly played Vermintide 2, but I might have played like a little bit of the first Vermintide later. Like I think I might have convinced Mina to like play with me so I could see what it was like. Vermintide 2. I always play as the fire bitch. Vermintide 2 classes. I want to see like the default classes and or the default costumes for the main characters. But there are some alternate costumes that are really cool. It's like I can maybe like find it by looking up like their individual names, but sorry, it's giving me like really like low res images. It's one of those websites that don't let me save the image. Oh. I also like the fire bitch because she's like an old hag just like me. And she's crazy. Like, whenever I have a candle near me, I play with that candle. Not like in a sexy way, just like in a sticking my fingers in it and going hee hee hee, and my parents going, will you stop doing that? Hi, Scab. We're looking at cool designs because I'm a hater and always hating on designs, so I want to talk about designs I actually like. Look at this queen. How are you doing, Scab? What are you guys up to? Oh my god, you guys. You can't go wrong with fucking just scrolls like slapped onto you, man. Is this not fucking sick? Cheek rubs? Yeah, that's all good. Do whatever you want. I consent. Bright wizards. You mean, oh, there's more of them, right? There's like a species. I'm actually, if you could believe it, that I could be ignorant about anything more than 40k, it's fantasy. Absolutely super ignorant of fantasy. What's the elf girl's name? Elf girl is like, she's kind of almost generic elf, but her cool thing is that she has like black eyes that give her like a little creepy vibe. There's an alternate costume of hers that I like. But I actually typically am not into like elf characters. I like you see Lord of the Rings elves, like Legolas, and I'm just like, yeah, pretty cool, I guess. What are her costumes? Oh, Carillion. That's right, Carillion costumes. It's like, you'd almost think Warhammer really happened with the amount of lore it's got, am I right? I do know that old Warhammer, they had like guitar weapons and stuff, like some characters. This is cool. Like, yeah, it's like elfy and everything, but she's got like a creepy mask. Like, if you're gonna do elves, if they have like a creepy element to it, I'm like, you know what? This is sick. This is kind of nice. Why does Carillion have like a Egyptian core costume? That's kind of neat. When I was young, I had like an Egypt phase. I mean, I think a lot of kids get interested in Egypt. I think typically schools of all like countries and cultures, eventually they're most likely going to tell you about Egypt. And Egypt kind of stood out. Yu-Gi-Oh liked Egypt, JoJo liked Egypt, The Mummy liked Egypt. But I'm not as into it as much anymore. But for a setting in games, if it's horror, I like it. I wasn't saying that, I don't know how I gave that impression, but I wasn't saying that Tolkien elves and the 40k elves are totally the same. I just mean like elf, light blonde hair, green, brown, kind of like the foresty, earthy kind of vibe. I just mean like a lot of elves are, you know, similar. Like, hold on, I'll pull up another elf that'll look similar. What? Not all elves, hashtag, but I do like her design, but she's got braids. Elf. Brown, blonde hair, green. Now, I had just shown you Carillion. Carillion is blonde, green, brown, and then I'll show you another one. Blonde, green, brown. Have you seen the fantasy art in Dragon Lace? I don't know if I'm familiar with Dragon Lace. You might like Fantasy Star Newmans, they're techno space elves. 2 example, PSO Sue and PSO Replica. Oh, Fantasy Star. Well, I'm not saying that all elves are the same. I'm just saying, like I was just mentioning while I was pulling up designs that have a particular elfy look to them. I'm just saying that I don't tend to like those designs that much. I don't dislike them. I think that they are very aesthetically strong and like good. But I just don't like have them as like a particular kink, I guess. Entity Star Suit. Oh, these kind of elves. I'm actually not normally into pointy ears. Wait, there's like 2 Sues. Google is misleading. It showed me like this like tan girl with pink hair, but then it also showed me this jester elf girl. Fantasy Star was like 2000s, right? Because this looks pretty like 2000s design to me. The jester is the caster, the tan is the meat. Huh? Oh, I haven't. Oh, okay. So what? They're like a team thing? How do I get the jester girl to pop up? Rupika. That's a cute name. She's got this one that I'm about to pull. I like the current girl that's on. And in general, I like 2000s like Japanese designs. It's like you can't really go wrong with the blue hair and wearing pink, although it's kind of like a coldish pink, kind of purple. What, Dragon Lace? What is Dragon Lace? It's a book series. Popular fantasy world and multimedia franchise originated as a Dungeons & Dragons campaign set in best-selling novel series by Margaret Weiss and Tracy Hickman. I haven't heard of this at all. But this has the, this book I'm about to pull up. It's got the classic medieval fantasy, like, character design and art. Like, this stuff I like. Like, there's a lot of stuff that, like, I would say, like, looks like it, but, like, I like it. It's also especially nice whenever you get to see, like, old illustrations and it's, like, you can tell it, like, is physical, like, physical painted. And then there's that artist that I always forget his name, who does like, he kind of like, his art looks like Warhammer, kind of Warhammer style art. Oh, you're fine, don't worry. Look up Larry Elmore, art for Dragonlance. Yeah, these are nice. Trying to think of like the best image to pull up, and correct me if I pull up anything that's not actually drawn by him, because you know how Google will pull up stuff, or look, my DeviantArt upload, I'm attempting to emulate Larry's style or something. You know what, I saw I've been seeing a few tweets in the algo about Xena, and I'm like, damn it, I really need to like go back and resume Xena, because I caught episodes of it whenever I was a kid, but I was too young to really process anything, and I didn't watch in order or anything. I would just catch an episode here and there. But I remember it was maybe 8 years ago or something. I picked a day and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to start Xena. I'm going to watch from the very beginning and I'm going to watch the end. And I watched a few episodes and it was very campy, very charming. But I just lost momentum. I haven't made time to go back to it. Yeah, Xena Warrior Princess. I would love to actually give that another go, because I dig it a lot. I know it's back to sci-fi, but the name Dragonlance has reminded me of Lancer and how great its designs are. Lancer? What's Lancer? Lancer role-playing game. And then I get a car. Is this a newer thing? The art that I'm finding at the moment, like the top recommended, looks like really, really recent art. Maybe it's like a reprint of a book. This came out 2024. I'm assuming that you would want me to look at old Lancer art, or is it a new tabletop? Met Xena as a kid because she's from New Zealand. That's so cool. She was very adorable. Didn't she have, like, straight bangs? And she had this kind of, like, youthful vibe to her. She was very spunky, very sassy and fun. She wasn't, like, a hard ass or anything. And every now and then you'll see, like, clips from Xena surfacing, like, all the wire foo and effects that they would do, how goofy it was. That shit's awesome. And then there's, like, the appeal of, it's like old TV. It's not like how TV is now, to where TV can, like, resemble a movie now. So back then, there was something that was different about, you know, television shows. I know with soap operas, apparently the reason why they look the way they do is because the frame rate is really high. Thank you for the follow. The frame rate's apparently much higher in soap operas, giving them that kind of, like, real look, which I think some people think the real looks makes it look kind of cheaper, or at least that's kind of the interpretation that I would get when I would see soap operas. But props in Xena would look very proppy. Sets, you could tell things are sets, you know what I mean? But that's charming, that's kind of nice, and we don't really have that anymore. Because, like, I guess production quality has just gone up. Hello. My sleep schedule could have been fixed. I kept waking up early, and then I would just go back to bed, and then an hour would go by and I would wake up. I think my body was really trying to help me fix itself, and I just kept rejecting it. I've actually never watched any of the Conan movies. Isn't, like, Xena is a part of another IP, right? Like, she's a spin-off of something. Is it Conan? Is she a spin-off of Conan? I think Frank Frazetta is just about the best at the pulpsy fantasy style you were shown earlier. Do you mean, this? That? Spin-off. Oh, Hercules. I'm so stupid. Hercules. And I think there was a Hercules show too. I never, like, saw any evidence of it existing though whenever I was, like, looking at TV. Oh my god. Yeah, this is peak. Like, art, like, that's like this where, hold on. This, by the way, this will be the last, like, art thing that we look at. And then I'll just go back to Little Gator Game. But, we'll have to talk about stuff like this more often. I love the contrast here, and it has this, like, almost like a powdery kind of look. Like, the texture of everything has this softness to it, but it has that physical painting and texture to it. I'm not as fond of digital painting as I am of, like, old school physical painting. Not that digital painting can't be skilled. Like, if you're good enough at digital painting, you can do stuff like this. But I think that on average, there's a different quality to, like, physical paintings. Yeah. But whenever I looked at TV, I never saw, like, the Hercules show ever. I only ever saw Xena, but I know that Xena's part of, like, the Hercules, like, IP. But this is just really, really nice. Great detail. Stylized as well, but, like, you know, trying to look realistic. I think that's, like, a really cool style. I'll pull up more images of... Oh my god, I can't pull up a lot of it, but, if you look at, like, classic Vampirella art, so super good. Really good. I also gotta be careful which artworks I pull up, because there might be, like, a lady with tits out, you know? And I can't pull up Vampirella, because that's kind of, like, her whole thing. I mean, she's covered enough, but not always. The style is an exaggerated version of reality, realistic but pushed a bit. I love that. I love that a lot. Oh, I said I wasn't gonna look at any more art. It's just so like, oh, you know what, guys? Let's stop looking at this really badass art and stop looking at it and let's go play little gator game. What about? Oh, I love it. I just can't. Okay, can I just pull up like a Vampirella like illustration? Oh my god, it's so peak, you guys. Oh, which one would I pull up? Which is like the least like provocative? Speaking of, my Vampirella figure finally shipped. Never thought that was gonna happen, man. This one, you know what? The first one that I picked, I think this is the coolest to showcase. Oh, hold on. It's like I don't want it to blast you. He's like, is that not fucking sick? God, horror comics are the best in terms of like vibe, dude. And like super like close to like realism too. I just love it, man. I got all of her archive books a while back, and I got a few Vampirella art books, like just the art, not the comics. The inside comic art of like a lot of these archives are really cool. The black and white illustrations, super high detailed as well. One thing I don't like about some comic books is that the cover can be misleading. Like, the cover art will be so detailed and so good because they go to a different artist to get it. And then inside, it'll just look kind of like, oh, it's kind of basic looking. But, like, these old Vampirella comics, nah, they were all, like, really, really good. You might like some vampires from Legacy of Kain. I know I've heard of Legacy of Kain, but I can't remember what it is. Book series, it seems. Oh, video game too. Wait. Oh no, just video games. I was skipping around. Oh, it's Crystal Dynamics. But anyway, let's take a little break and let's play this incredibly soulful game. I was gonna say something mean just to be edgy, but we're not gonna do that. I appreciate this game. Now what's... Oh, did I end up talking to my sister? This is a game for little babies and I'm this lost. It's because I mostly was just like on autopilot, using this game as like some stimulation for me as I talk. It's like so much fun building up momentum and traversing really fast. And I was right about remembering that there's like a speed run aspect to this game, because it's literally officially in the game. Some setting. So wait, am I on the wrong islands? Where's my sister? What if I quit to title and then load the game back up? Does it like start me from the beginning, or... Well, now you're making me hungry because I want a grilled cheese. I don't know if we have any, though. I'm always sad when we don't. Oh, but you know what? We made some grilled cheese a week or two ago, but we didn't have any white bread. So I was told, oh, well, we have wheat bread. And I'm like, oh, I like wheat bread. I genuinely love wheat bread for, like, subs. But on grilled cheese... It's actually kind of nasty, and I don't know why. Mina theorizes that it just complicates the flavor too much. What I like whenever you make grilled cheese, you mandatorily need to have tomato sauce. And then preferably 2 types of cheese. Because you could put multiple cheese in there. You need 2. Having fish and chips without the chips right now. Needed something because I took... oh, so you wouldn't have the, like, stomach cramps. All I ate was, like, a egg. I don't even think I ate, like, a random dessert. Lately, I'll eat a dessert because it feels like there's nothing else around. And it's the worst. It's like, damn ice cream sandwiches. They're always stocking us with ice cream sandwiches or candy. Would really... Sometimes I just want bread. I don't even want a dessert. I just want, like, a nice hearty meal. Oh, yeah, the game doesn't help me. I actually do have to find my sister on my own. Oh, I get it. She must have already went, right? Because there was NPCs there earlier. Maybe I talked to the sister and then forgot that I already did it, but... I thought when I tried to go to the island, it didn't let me. Hold on, let's test it. It does let me now. Oh, right. My sword is actually this button, which is a little bit weird. That's not how Zelda is. He looks like soulless, and it's awesome. And, like, he's kind of got, like, a creepy, cute vibe. And I think that's the other thing. Because we were talking about, like, why I like crocodiles and alligators. And I would say, like, you know, they're, like, scary looking, but they're smiling. That's a better way to describe it. They're creepy cute. That's a happy memory I have. I wonder if these guys have made another game. The alligators that bond with their tamers seem pretty cool, honestly. Yeah. I get a little bit anxious, though, when I see, like, tamers and... Or like, it's a favorite... Well, do you call it a stunt? But they love to, like... slap the nose of the gator. Or they like to put their hands in the gator's mouth. And be like, see, look what I did. And then I'm gonna pull my hand out really quickly. But I've seen the videos of the gators that then slam their jaws on the hand. There was one that was interesting where it was an interior crocodile or alligator display room. And I don't remember what happened, but the woman trainer, she got pulled, well, she didn't fully get pulled in. So what happened is the gator grabbed onto her arm. It was like inside of a tank inside an interior building, or interior room. It grabbed her and she instinctively is like, okay, I need to get inside with it because it's going to go for a death roll and I need to kind of like go along with it or it's going to tear my arm off. So she actually climbed into it intentionally because, I mean, she's smart. She knows how they work. So it's like rather than try and pull away, just go with it. And she managed to get out of it. Like one of the customers kind of like got in and helped get her free. And she was okay. I don't think she lost a limb from that. There's no way I can climb all the way to the top of that tree. I need another upgrade for my climbing. Oh, I'm not strong enough yet. I don't know if I called this game a fetch quest game. It's not just a fetch quest game. It's just task game. Do tasks. And also, for the record, I did not beat this game ever. I played quite a bit of it, but I ended up dealing with, I guess, physical anxiety, where I wasn't getting enough dopamine, and I genuinely started feeling, like, really, like, not good. So I ended up having to drop it. And that doesn't happen too much. But I'm selective with the games I play. Maybe I should just go home. Hello. Are you a ninja? Yeah, you are. speaking of Digimon, I don't know when I'm gonna make time for it, but man, I would really love to play, the PlayStation 1 ones. Because those were cool. I only played, like, the third one, I think. I rented it randomly. And I remember having, like, a really cool vibe, and then when I looked into it, like, semi-recently, it's like, oh, it's pre-rendered style! Pre-rendered games, pre-rendered backgrounds, they give a very specific vibe and aesthetic. And I like it. This is something that I do later, I think. I like the story in Cyber Sleuth way more because it was about the internet itself, like Matrix or Dot Hack. Dot Hack's another example of, like, design styles that I think are kind of cool, but that ties with, 2000s Japanese character designs. In general, I think I like 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s Japanese character designs. And I mean, we still get, like, good stuff here and there, like some modern anime designs. What are new Digimon games like? I know that Digimon had a revival where, they're all older now. The art style doesn't have that kind of, like, retro look anymore. It's, like, more, kind of like how modern anime looks, kind of, like, smoother, cuter. Never been a Digimon person, but I dabbled in Season 3 and played a game or two. I remember I was at somebody's house and they had, like, a Smash Bros. Style game, but it was Digimon. What was the story like? Or what's the kind of, like, themes or, vibe aesthetic of modern Digimon games? Ultra dumbed down Greek mythology. That'd be perfect for me. I'm ignorant. I mean, I know some basics, kinda. But I scramble Greek mythology with Roman mythology. I think I'm dumb. I have trash just for you. Oh, I have to find 10, okay. This game would be so awesome if you could play it with your friends. Because then I would have the dopamine of being able to, like, follow a friend around while they run around and do, like, little tasks. Romans basically stole Greek mythology based. Theft is awesome. Oh, whenever you do this quest line, there's like oh my god, dude. There's a water perk in this game. And there's sprinklers that spray up and it's so cool. But in order to get it, we have to actually play the game. And I just want to walk and find my sister. Good night, Space Marine. I'll get the Dawn of War community night going. Dawn of War 2 or well, I think Mina likes Dawn of War 1 the most. So Mina would want to do that. But I mean, Mina likes 2. Mina's willing to play 2. Maybe we should do this first. This is the water park. Hey, Martin. There's actually a really amazing game about stolen mythology called The Forgotten City. I don't know if I've heard of it, but I watched this video yesterday. I guess there was a new Mandalore video. I think it was called Legendary or something, so like PS3, kind of I think it was first person, or FPS. Action FPS game. It's kind of interesting. This must be the water main. I'll just turn it a little bit and they'll be having fun. Oh my god! What? Okay, it's too much work. Basically these morons think that water perks suck and I have to do a task. Because it's not just talking to them. It's like, all right, I'll turn my pump on if you collect for me 10 pieces of stone. If you do that for me, I will do it. And I just can't. I'll be bored to tears. Oh, right. Well, it is kind of late. I was thinking like, oh, I'll switch to a more interesting kind of like relaxy game, the Easy Delivery Co. But I don't want to stream too long. I think I'm gonna be wrapping it up fairly soon. Maybe even now. Maybe we can play this game again. This can be our like just chatting. This is a more fun just chatting thing than the actual just chatting game, which is what's it called? Placid Duck Simulator, because at least I can move and attack things in this game. So why don't we go ahead and go over to the bedroom? I think everybody's asleep. Everybody is tucked into bed and sleeping. And then I smack you on your forehead, and then I turn the lights on and off and on and off, and I say, wake up! Wake up! Time to get ready for the Christmas gathering. But everybody, thank you for chilling with me and discussing things with me and humoring my radical takes. Because I do be kind of mean. I do be hating certain things a lot. But ultimately, I do look forward to eventually playing Kirby Air Riders for sure. Because I bet it's fun, and I'm betting it's gonna do everything that I was hoping for from a sequel to Kirby Air Ride. I just don't know when I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna wait for the RAM issue to worsen, and then the Switch 2 is $8 million, and then I think I will buy it. That is something that I'll be looking forward to quite a lot. But here is my Discord. If you feel like joining my Discord community, you can be notified whenever I go live, when I do movie nights, and whenever we do game nights. It's looking like the next game night will be Dawn of War. I will not play, but I will be there, and I will be spectating, and I'll be watching everybody, and I will be backseating and just saying a lot of ignorant stuff while you play and try your hardest. You guys should gain up on Mina, because Mina would probably be the best, maybe, so you should, like, take them down. Or one of you guys can be suck-ups, and you can pair off with Mina, so you have a guaranteed win. I'm curious to see what would happen, but I didn't even know that many people can play at a time. That'll be so cool, you guys. Let's do that. Don't forget. Actually, let me tell Mina right now, because I'm gonna forget. Hey, Mina, Space Marine wants to do a community night for Dawn of War. Send. Here is my website. This has my general Sailor Synth stuff. Sailor Synth has her own little Twitter, and technically Captain Anessa, for anybody who doesn't know. At the nighttime streams, I am a little crocodile girl and a military raptor girl, but by day, I'm my main form, PumpkinSynth Pumpkin Anessa. This is Sailor Synth and Captain Anessa, so they're different. And then I have my main website for just general purposes. And then here is my main Twitter. And that's all my main links. As I said before, I'm not going to stream Christmas Eve, and I'm not going to stream Christmas. But I might pop on sometime later this week and chill with you guys. We'll see. But since I probably won't see you again, I'll go ahead and wish you guys happy holidays. I hope that you guys have a nice time with your families, or whoever, because I know not everybody likes their families, so whatever. I just hope you have a good day. I hope that you get a present, or that you have a nice hot chocolate. Now, let's see who's here, who's around. It's not, yeah, but I started before it became Christmas Eve. Technically, we did a Christmas stream. That Christmas stream was like a day ago, I think. So, but that was because I wasn't sure if I was going to stream on Tuesday. I wasn't sure. Because I knew I wanted to do something with my dad. But I decided I could do multiple things in one day. So let's raid Church. Is she showing something? Hold on. Let me double check something. Nope, not yet. Raid Church HB. We should call her Church Happy Birthday. Alright. Bye, everybody. Thank you for coming and keeping me company. Bye-bye, everybody.